Alright everybody, so you just seen a picture of this pre-fall centerpiece that I've created for my end table. I took all my 4th of July stuff down and I really didn't even know what to use. So my dog's going to be hanging out with us today too apparently. So what I used for the foundation is going to be a wooden dough bowl. You can grab these at any craft store. Mine came from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. I use this as what my friend Arlen at Country's Craft Corner would refer to as a staple piece, meaning that I just switch the contents out for each season. And it's a really, really fun, adds an element of natural to a room. I'm a pretty big rustic and natural palette type of person anyways. I don't like a whole lot of color. So we're going to start with the dough bowl. Our foundation within the plant is going to be lamb's ear. Lamb's ear is, if you've ever grown it in your yard, it's a very fuzzy plant. It's very soft to the touch, and it has this beautiful kind of like a green and blue base. So it would make you think of cooling, kind of that same feel that you get with like eucalyptus or maybe a Dusty Miller. So lamb's ear is going to be what we're going to use for the foundation of it. And then when I was out shopping today, I grabbed a couple of these muted hydrangea. That I got one in mauve, and then I've also got one in this steel color, kind of almost a slate. I didn't want anything suggesting fall. I didn't want anything suggesting summer or bright colors or geranium or anything like that. I wanted a very subtle color palette, very softening and kind of just graduating us into what we would feel to be early fall, even though it does not feel like that here in Omaha, Nebraska. And then for filler, you always need a filler when you're building out an arrangement. There's always little holes, so you find something that complements like a minor color. And when I say a minor color, I mean a color that's not definitely very dominant in that. So within this, you would definitely feel the cool schemes would be more of the dominant color. So this mauve is going to be our minor colors. That's kind of the template that I work off of. So I found this really cool sedum. The sedum kind of complements that mauve color that we've accented with the hydrangea, so we'll use this as a filler to make this look very full and very luxurious. And then to center everything together, obviously to add in the pre-fall element, I've gotten this really cool peach pumpkin. I found this at home today. I thought it was really cool, and it's not very, it doesn't look like Halloween, it doesn't look like Thanksgiving, it just looks like, just blends in well with these colors, I feel. Almost like like a dusty harvest look. And then to add a little element of drama or to come out of the dough bowl, I'm going to add these farmhouse beads. These are fun. I wrap them around candlesticks. I hang them off a shelf. I throw them in floral arrangements. This time it's actually going to be hanging out of the front of this basket. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start cutting all this stuff apart to where we can kind of more customize the way this stuff looks, because these are all in one piece currently. So I'm going to get these broke down. So we're going to be right back, and we're going to put all this stuff together, and we're going to do it step by step, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make your own floral arrangements for your house. Thank you. Okay, so now we've got everything cut up, so now we're going to just kind of start the foundation and just building and layering and layering and layering until we have this fully composed piece. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this stuff out of the way. Like I said, the first thing that we're going to use is this dough bowl. This is going to hold all the content of our arrangement. And I really wanted to see this rustic farmhouse bead kind of portraying on the front. That's kind of what I had seen in seeing that here. So we're going to just lay that there, and we're going to put everything on top of it as to like anchor it in to our foundation here. So we'll start here with our lamb's ear. You'll see that I've bent the stems in half to make them fit in here. I use these, like I was saying in the beginning of this video, I use these for so many things. I don't like to cut them down because I never know when I'm going to use them. I've literally had these on my Christmas tree before, so I try not to modify the stuff that I use all the time if I don't have to. So what we're going to do, it looks like I have 5 of these, and I'm using a small layered or a small sized dough bowl. So this is kind of, if you're trying to do this at home, I'll kind of let you know my inventory so you know what to buy. So I'm using 5 stems of lamb's ear. And what I'm doing is I'm just working from the center out. So I'm just taking them and I'm laying them over the edge like that. And I am going to put this one just kind of opposite. And then I'm going to do another one on this corner over here. But this time I'm going to lay it under because I want everything to kind of interlock with one another, right? So there's that. And we're gonna do this other one here underneath those. So now everything is kind of interlocked with one another, and you can kind of see that there's a foundation that's kind of coming together here. So you can kind of see we're a little symmetrical now. So I have another one here. This is our 5th piece. So what we're gonna do, we have 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and 1 to go in the middle. There's 2 pieces here, so we're gonna bend these in half, and we're gonna just go opposite of each other. We're gonna just lay this right down the front, kind of like that. Okay? So next, we're gonna have our hydrangea. So I do not like to see perfect symmetry in arrangements. It makes me go insane. So we're gonna just kind of pluck these in here, any which way, and perhaps even putting a couple of them together, a couple colors together is totally fine by me. These guys right over here. And not forgetting the front. Right down here. So now we have a little bit of body. They're not even, and that's totally fine because we still have a whole other color and then all of our filler. So next we're gonna go in with our mauve. Now these are those mauve, and it's really weird to say mauve because I haven't said it since like the 90s, so I'm glad to bring that back in style. So this time we're gonna maybe just grab 3 of these hydrangea, and we're gonna maybe just tuck them right in here, kind of like so, grouped together yet still separate. And then maybe even add a couple of the different colors together into another grouping here. Have our foundation coming together. We have 1 more mauve, so we'll just tuck him in the middle of all the slate ones on this side. Because like I said, I really don't want everything to be super symmetrical. 3 on this side, 3 on this side, 2 on this side, 2. It's floral arrangements when you're building out an arrangement, it's always better to work in odd numbers and let it be odd, because nature is not calculating. Nature is definitely not calculating how many blooms that she puts on plants and things like that. So we really want this to be a natural looking bouquet. So what we're gonna do is just kind of shift this stuff down. That way we're not all piled over just the sides. So we're gonna move our lamb's ear over just to kind of start bringing everything together. And then the next thing we have, so we have our beads coming out the front. We're gonna add in our pumpkin, our beautiful peach or coral pumpkin. And then we're going to use our sedum filler. We'll just kind of pop that stuff in anywhere we can fit. Make sure you take your price tags off of things because you'll look like a crazy person. Popping that filler in just kind of wherever we can get it to fit. If it's too tall, bend the stem, pop it in. And you'll see that everything just kind of interlocks together, which is super cool. And getting it all to stay in there and making it look like a solidified piece. I know I definitely like a lot of texture to my bouquets. My dog's talking only when I'm filming, so there's that. So we're gonna put a little bit of these around the pumpkin because we do have some open space here. After all, that is what we bought this filler for, was to fill in these open spots. And this one maybe down here. And we need a little bit here in the front to kind of get the texture to tie together. And there's that. And there you are. This is a beautiful pre-fall piece. This can go out. I'm actually gonna have mine out now. And I'll leave this all the way up, and I'll probably put my full-blown autumn stuff will go out like the first weekend in August. My favorite little store is out there in Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm actually from Omaha, so I'll always go out there with my cousin, and we go on a shopping spree for the season, and then I usually rush right home and the same day drag everything upstairs and begin my decorating. So this will stay up from now all the way until probably about in the first week of August, like I was saying. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. I hope this inspires you, and I hope that you can go out and make yourself a little piece like this. This stuff brings me such joy to do. And I know sometimes life can just really catch up with you, whether it's a job or you're sick and whatnot. Treat yourself to something like this and let your creativity flare. I truly believe that humans have to embrace that artistic side to them, whether it's florals, whether it's wood crafting, or whatever it is that you might enjoy. So this is my pre-fall centerpiece for this year, for 2019. Tomorrow is Bath & Body Works' fall candle preview thing, so I know I'm going to bed super early, so I'm there in the morning as soon as they're open because I cannot hardly wait to get there and see everything that they've got. So thanks for tuning in, enjoy, and go make yourself a beautiful flower arrangement like I did. Have a great day.